Jam on toast!
Hi everybody, I'm Cam. We're here to talk about Fish Tank. This is another Scottish movie that is a little bit more indie, but it's about a young girl who tries to find her way in life through drink and dance. And when I say dance, it's more like hip hop and breakdancing, not necessarily like ballet. But she has to deal with her single mom and her new boyfriend, who she's attracted to, and all the normal trouble that she would get into being the trouble teen type character. My love it for this movie would be that she actually reconciles with her family, even though they have their ups and downs through the movie and everything. She makes that happen before she carries on with herself. My dislike for it was the kidnapping. I have no idea why that seemed like a good idea to that character at all. I couldn't concentrate on anything other than why. Why would you do that? You're not gonna kill the kid. There's no point to it. And that following that was the weirdest bitch slap I'd ever seen anybody put on anyone, let alone a man on a young lady. So that's what it is. The MVP of this movie definitely was Maya, the lead character. She carried the movie. Yes, it's focused on her the entire time, but she did it really well. She made it engaging. She was passionate where she needed to be passionate. She nailed the emotion very well that needed to be conveyed. Even when things didn't make sense, she committed and she got us there. And I even cared a little bit about what happened to her at certain points, even though I was just scratching my head at the scene. So let's move on to categories. This is an indie Scottish film, so it just doesn't look great. There are some very pretty beach scenes at one point, but with the action that's going on, you don't really pay attention to it. You see more junkyard and gritty apartment buildings than you do anything pretty. So it's at 65 for aesthetics. Character development. Again, we're following this girl around. We're enjoying her life through the story, but they do a good job of developing the supporting cast. Her pikey friends, her sister, her mother's boyfriend, even his family, they develop pretty well. And amazingly enough, it all works amazingly. I'd go ahead and give this a 90 for character development. It's actually a good academic study for other movies to try to do the same thing. Storyline, this took a hit because I would like it to be a little bit more resolved. While the inner story of what she's doing to, what she doesn't want to do for her life, and what she's trying to figure out now is wrapped up, and we've got a minor story arc. The major story arc of like what she's going to do with her life is unanswered. There's another movie in the ready when she goes to Cardiff at the end, and I would enjoy watching that other movie. I just feel like I could have got a little bit more out of it, even though what I did get was pretty good. See, storyline gets a 70. Compulsion. As far as compulsion goes, I'd say this is really engaging. I constantly wanted to know what was next, where she was going, what was going through her head. I'd say compulsion's a good 80. You're going to stay entertained one way or the other. If we total everything up, we get an average of 76.25. I would recommend this pretty readily. I don't think there's too many people that would have a problem with it other than how it looks. It's not a lot different than a lot of American coming of age stories other than Scottish accents. She gets a wicked headbutt in at some point, and a lot of it's pretty familiar as far as stories go, but it's unique enough that I still really like it. For my review, the only other thing I would say is give it a try. It's a good movie. I think most people would enjoy it. The only thing that would get me in the end of it is the ending is kind of open-ended, and we don't know what's going on with her at that point. I'd like a little bit more resolution, but other than that, I loved it. That's it for me. I'm Cam. Have a nice day.